So today we're going to talk about what happens when GCF doesn't work anymore, and we're going to start talking about trinomials. So trinomials means there's three terms. Specifically in this form right here, ax squared plus bx plus c. This you'll recognize this again in Algebra 2. This is the equation of a quadratic formula. We're going to look at specifically where a equals 1, and we know when something is 1, it's invisible. So here, the A would be 1, the B would be 12, the C would be 27. So it's specifically things that look like this. So let's talk for just a second about why GCF doesn't work anymore and why we have to have a different factoring method. So GCF doesn't work here because of that 1. Since I have a 1, 12, and a 27, there's nothing that divides into 1, 12, and 27. The 1 throws it off. Now, we've looked at GCFs where 1 is okay because we could factor out a variable. But if you look here, the 27 doesn't have a variable. So there is nothing number-wise or variable-wise that all three of these share. So GCF just doesn't work. They don't share anything in common. So now we're going to use the star puzzle that we did yesterday to help us factor this. And I'm going to show you how all that works. So what you're going to do is you're going to put your middle number at the top, and that's going to be the number that you're wanting to add to. The last number is going to go at the bottom, and that's going to be the number you're multiplying to. So there's not many things that multiply to be 27, so we're going to work on that first. So 1 and 27, 2 doesn't go into it, 3 and 9, and actually that's it. So luckily for us, 3 plus 9 is 12. So yesterday when we were doing the star puzzle, we'd stop here. Now I'm going to show you how that helps us factor. So with GCF, we were undoing regular distributive property. With these special trinomials, ax squared plus bx plus c, we are undoing double distribution, or FOIL method, if you've heard it called that. So what we do is we're going to put an x in each one. That splits up the x squared. And then that 3 and that 9 from the puzzle go here. What you put in the middle is the sign of 3 was positive, the sign of 9 was negative. So that right there is your factored answer. We just undid double distribution. So just for number 1, I'm going to prove it to you by double distributing my answer and seeing if I got the original problem I started with. Okay, and you can do this to check any of your answers. If you're not sure, it's perfectly fine. So x times x is x squared. X times 9 is 9x. 3 times x is 3x. 3 times 9 is 27. So we've got the x squared here. We've got the 27 here. And that 9 and that 3 combine together to make 12. That's why the star puzzle works, because when you double distribute, you multiply to be the last number, 3 times 9, and then you add to be the middle number when it's like that.